Welcome back to my channel. And it is time to do some gardening. Do you see those branches? Well, my goal is to cut them out into smaller pieces so I can put them in the yard waste bin. This is also one of our projects. So yeah, making progress on this part by the dirt, but it's still a very high tree that I need to cut, and this is how it looks now. Look at that. Yeah, so many weeds again that I need to cut. And yes, this is also another project. Need to cut out these trees. Most probably you can notice that I am all over the place. It is now raking these leaves time. Yes, my parents has a big yard. Yes, let's gather these leaves, put it in a pot. Then help with cutting these tree branches. This is a challenging job. We tied a rope on the branch that we are trying to cut down so we can put it inside my parents' yard. But as you can see, we had some challenges and we were not successful yet. And yes, my brother and I continued cutting these branches. We can use the manual tool when it's this thin branches. Now I am putting on my gloves and pick up some old leaves, cleaning this part of the yard. I am also pulling some weeds. This part of the yard is where the roses are. This is how complicated this part of the yard became. And now on to the last branch. Yes, it was challenging, but we succeeded. Then we added another portion of the yard to work on. So yes, we keep cutting this lower and lower. And here's the branch that we cut. My job now is to cut this into smaller pieces. And here are my tools. Yes, 4 different cutters. Let's cut the thinner branches first. And let's use this green cutter. Cutting, cutting, cutting. And then for branches that are a little bit thicker, let's use this other cutter. Cutting, cutting, cutting. And it is now time to use this cutter with red handle for more thicker branches. This cutter is actually a little bit too heavy for me, but I'll keep working. Here's an update. I am really making progress, taking a break. And here I am, back to work. Let's get this red cutter and start cutting more of these branches. This job is really challenging, but I will keep going. Keep cutting, keep picking up branches. This cutting tool is really very helpful. This another work in progress venue. I'm gonna try to put one is to get rid of this old leaves. And yes, I have some friends, the moles. They're digging for me. Here's some more spots to clean. Yes, this guys. I'm getting successful with getting rid of the moss. I'm gonna work on this grasses too to get rid of the moss. Yes. So this is what happens, guys, when you don't rake the leaves, old leaves, right away. That's why the old leaves. So the grasses can grow back. And I also plan to collect the rocks. Is that rocks or collect rocks, stones? Yep. And here's another spot that I wanna improve. This spot. And yes, around this I'll collect leaves and line up the stones. Yes. Oh yeah, I pruned this too so it's not touching the wall, the post. And yeah, it's now time to put on gloves. Disposable one and some of this reusable one that I had for a long time already. Weeds. Yes, collecting the weeds. The stones, put it there. Stones. Clear the weeds here. Yep. Stones there. Weeds here. So we do it. So yeah guys, these plants, I don't really know what they call, but it's good for hedges. That's what we have here also. But yes, be mindful that they grow so tall, they grow wild. So yes, trying to dig them out because they're in front of the roses. If they grow taller than the roses, then I can't see the roses anymore. Plus, I don't need hedges here. The roses will be my kind of my fence here already. So yeah, just a reminder, when you guys are planting any plants that you plant, you have to think of how they will look like in 5 years, 10 years, or 20 or more. This is how they look, the plants that I uprooted. Let's see how open it is now for me to clean this roses. I can take out the old leaves, make them look cleaner. Yes. And don't worry, I'm gonna put this in pots, plant them in pots, so I can put it there as fence, but maintainable. So yes, I'm planting it in a pot. And I plant it here. Sorry guys, I don't have a stand. I cannot show you planting as a plant because I don't have a stand. So yeah, making progress here too. Look at, I cut it away from the post. There you go. Day 4, and yes, this part of the yard is deep. So I'm gonna try to level them. I'm gonna maybe use this and some of this soil and this one that has been dug up by the mole. Update on this, I just have a little bit more to cut. And yes, I planted those 3. And this is how this looks now. I believe I'm making progress. There you go. For these bigger branches, I'm gonna use an electric one. It is now time to plant this plant on this pot. Let's put some soil, more soil, and yes, more soil. There it is. I do enjoy planting. Okay, let's picking up this cut out leaves, put in a pot, and then later put it in the yard waste bin. Gardening takes time, but I do enjoy gardening. Thanks for watching.